Today I'm making some Carpenter bee houses, and I pretty much have the forms already cut out. I need to trim up the bottoms a little bit here so that they will all be uniform in size and will fit these back sides here. So let's get those trimmed up right now. Let's see how these line up. That looks great. Okay. Now we're going to cut the front part. We'll mark those so that we'll know where to cut it. Is that when I'm going to cut this, I have it marked, and I have this line right here of the blade rides right along that edge there, so we can take this part and line it up on that edge there, and it'll be the exact cut that we need. Okay, it's lined up and it's looking real good. All the way around. These angles that you see are 15 degrees. We have 15 degrees cut that way and 15 degrees cut this way. So all the angles are exactly the same, just one is horizontal and one is vertical. To do the top, there again, 15 degrees, and it will set like that. Okay, you'll have to forgive the noise. My compressor just runs all the time at the moment. And what we're going to do is line these up so that we can tack these into place, and we have two of our end pieces here that are like this. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and glue these up and tack them. We're going to glue and nail this together so that it will and nail it into place. Now to put the top on, and we'll glue it and tack it just like everything else. Just like everything else. One of the reasons why we're tacking it is because this is end grain here and it's going up against the face grain here, and sometimes it just doesn't hold. So we want to be sure that it holds, and we'll tack it and glue it, and it'll Now we'll put in the bottom and measure for it. We want to cut a piece of wood 2 inches. Three and 9/16. So let's go do that. Okay, we're going to install the bottom piece. I'm going to tap it down flush. And then we're going to nail it. There we have the foundation for our Carpenter bee trap. The next thing to do is to go ahead and drill the holes for the bees to enter. We want to use a 1/2 inch drill. When we drill our holes, you can put 1, 2, or 3 holes in it. I think I'm going to put 3 in, but what you want to do with your drill bit. It doesn't matter where you set it on the front face. But the first thing you want to do with your drill is to drill in slightly and then turn your drill to a 45-degree angle. And the reason you want to go in at a 45-degree angle, you figure your Carpenter bee's holes are about a ½ inch in diameter anyway, so the bee will come in here and he will go up, and then he will come down and out through the bottom hole. So what we're going to do now is drill a couple of more holes for the bees to come in. We want this bee hotel to be full. And there are our 3 holes for the bees to enter on. Next we'll want to put in a 1-inch hole on the bottom, but the first thing we're going to do is mount our cap on it. When we mount the cap, we want to pre-drill a couple of our holes here because we're putting these in with screws, and if we don't pre-drill we could run the risk of splitting the wood. So let's go ahead and pre-drill those. Put in our driver and drive these down so they'll be nice and snug. Don't over tighten, you don't want to strip your holes out. And there we have it. And what will happen next, after we drill our 1-inch hole in the bottom, this is what the bee trap will look like when it's finished. Now we'll drill the 1-inch hole in the bottom. You want to center this into the top there, and using our impact driver, we'll go ahead and drill the hole. There's our hole. That's where the Carpenter bees will exit the trap and into the jar. And there you have it, a complete bee trap. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.